Hi everybody, I hope everybody's having a good day wherever they are. Like I say, I'm not responsible if anybody gets hurt. And some and some and sometimes I swear. Today I'm going to do a reading on the new candidate for vice president running, Democrat Vice President Tom Witz. Oh, I don't know, probably put his name wrong. Him running, and about him. I'll look him up. Because, like I always do, shoot. He was born, Timothy James Walz, born April 6, 1964. He's a Democrat governor associated since, he's a Democrat. He's been married to his wife for since 94, and he has 2 children. And he was a teacher, and he was in the National Guard for a while. So please tell me about Tim. I'm going to do him growing up. Tim growing up in Minnesota. Please tell me about Tim growing up in Minnesota. I'll do 4 cards. I'm doing the regular cards today. Oh, he's a very nurturing guy. He had family that was very nurturing. His parents were very nice and practical in financing. They did the best they could for the what they could. This is the Queen of Pentacles. So they worked hard, and when he was a kid, his parents worked hard and tried to give him the best they could for him. And this Queen of Swords, I'm feeling that there was some unqualified judgment. Like, people, when he was a kid, they judged him, and he didn't think it was right. His family was very independent. His parents were very independent. He was an independent kid. He liked to work. And he cleared on boundaries. They tried to set clear boundaries that he could understand that you have to do your chores before you can go and do things like play with your kids. And he had perspective, like he knew that he had to do his chores before he could play. He would have to do his homework before he could play with his friends. So yeah, his parents did good job so far. And this is the 9 of Wands. They were inner resources. Like, he had to do resources to get what he wanted. Like, he would have to get probably odd jobs before he could. And he struggled. Maybe he struggled a little bit in school when he was a kid, and he got tired because he probably had to do chores fatigue. He probably was tired out because he had to do chores before going to school and after. So he got tired a lot before and sometimes he lacked motivation because he didn't have the energy to do things, because he was a real hard worker. And then this other one is the 7 of Pentacles. He in the beginning, he had lack of goals, what he wanted to do. He didn't know what he wanted to do when he was a little kid, and his family. But he worked out without results. Like, he worked hard, and sometimes he thought he didn't have results. Like, oh God, things aren't turning out the way that he wanted. So he had a hard time with his work ethic, but his parents treated him well, and he had a loving family life, which is good. All right, I'm gonna ask him his college days. His college years. All right, we're gonna look up his college years. His higher learning. I'll call it like that. Please tell us, Tim, about your higher learning. I'm gonna do different cards. His higher learning with 2. I'm gonna do oracle cards and the regular cards. His higher learning, college, and I'll do 2 of that, and then all right, this is about his higher learning. There was some greed. I guess he had some greed in him, and he was overspending. He might have overspent some money. You know, when when you're adult, sometimes you like to spend money. So he tried to give up control. Maybe he had some spending habits that he wasn't good. Maybe he liked to spend money, like he liked to gamble, or you know, and he didn't like to give up control because he's a type of person. He's a fire sign. He's an Aries, and he doesn't like to give up control. And he spent a lot of money. Maybe he gambled, or you know, did things. You know, maybe he liked to go to the casino, or he did a lot of charity work. And you know, he tried to protect himself. He was self-protection. He protected himself against people who wanted to harm him, so he protected himself. He didn't he didn't take crap from people. He's not a person who lays down. I feel like he doesn't. And this is the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. He had problems. He was insecure. He felt like a failure at times when he was in law school, or not law school, when he went to college. Sometimes he felt like it. And he had family feuds. Maybe he had disagreements with his family about certain things, like they wanted him to be more than a teacher, and maybe they had a little feuds about that, and he had some separation. Maybe he lost some family members that passed away. He was very good with wisdom. He's a very smart person. You call out to serve a media for someone. Yeah, he's a role model. When he taught at the high school, he had wisdom for the kids. You know, when he was Michaela, when he was a coach, he was a role model and had wisdom for the kids as a teacher and a role model. And he had ups and downs. Your work has potential for he had up and downs at his job. You know, like all jobs. He had good days and bad days. You know, it was hard being a teacher and a coach, because a lot of times the kids don't want to listen to you. So he had his ups and downs, and also the staff. He probably had ups and downs with the staff and the principal and stuff. So so he had a little part. He gave up control. Yeah, I think he had some drinking problems too in this one. All right, now I'm going to talk about the girls. We like to talk about that. We're going to be talking about his relationship with women when he was young, before he got married. Did he, like I always say, did he have a lot of girlfriends? Let's hear it for the boys. All right. Yep, did he have a lot of female girlfriends, or was he kind of not into that thing? Was he more into his studies and, you know, moving up the ranks? I'm doing oracle cards right now. Okay, please tell me, did you have a lot of girlfriends, Tim? Or they were mostly friendships? I'll do 3 on this one. Do love flowers too. Oh, he was charismatic with his relationship with women. He was very, he spoke smooth. He was a man. He was a charmer. He cared about women. He respected them. He had a good ethic about women. His parents taught him how to respect women and treat them well, and he liked to romance them. You know, he's really nice. He was a good person with women. He respected them, and he falls fast for women. You know who he loves, and he's happy. He falls fast. Fire signs are fast moving, so I feel like he was happy with this with his relationships generally with the women in his relationships, and he loved with he mastered the light. He awoken with his relationship with his wife. I'm gonna look that up. Does he have a real good relationship with his wife? Please tell me, does he have a good relationship with his wife? Entertainment purposes only, like I should say. I usually say about 5 times, but please tell me, does he have a real good relationship with his wife? I'll do the past, present, and the future. This past. Alright. Something is of a mind of its own. Hopefully you can see the all right, let's see. All right. Be aware possessive. She's a little she's a little perspective person. I'm probably saying it wrong. She likes to be the one in control in the relationship, and but he wants to be an individual. You know, he wants to be. She's kind of, you know, a little bit bossy and possessive. That's the word I'm looking for. Possessive in the relationship, but he wants to be the one. And he, like, we got this card again. He wants to wake lost within you are the master in your light. So he wants to be the one in the relationship that is the higher person. But he's charismatic. We've got another charismatic. We've got that before. He likes to be the one to be romantic, charismatic, charmer. He's the charmer in the relationship. He's more the romantic person. He likes to shower his other with flowers and hugging and kissing and being romantic. Yeah, he's really romantic. And nature is calling you. It wants to touch you. So he wants to, he wants to be touching and fulfill the relationship. He wants to make the relationship work. In the past, she was possessive. In the present, they have a good relationship. Love is growing. In the future, the right path. Love is a beautiful journey. Go on the right path. I guess they've had some bumps in the road, but it's going to be doing well. And he's going to choose a good path in the relationship. Yeah. And also succeed with happiness. He wants to be happy in this relationship. Enjoy and celebrate life. He wants to celebrate his life and be with her for the long haul and be with her. So they have a good relationship. She's kind of aggressive with him, but I guess he's with it with the saying of salt. All right, now we're gonna talk about him. Let me think of a question. So obviously he's happy, but I'm gonna ask him about being the vice. Was he surprised to find out that he was running, in the being the vice president, running mate for the Democratic? Was he surprised? Was he like, whoa, I'm going to be running for the Democratic Party? Was he surprised, or was he, oh great, this is fantastic, I want this? Does he want it? Or was he surprised? Or was he surprised? Please tell me. I'm going to do a couple different cards. I like to do different cards. Makes them more interesting. These are the working cards mainly. I'll do this. Alright. Is he happy being chosen to be the vice president? Mostly people would be, but I'm doing what he tells me. Oh, he's positive about the son. He's like, yay, I'm going to be the vice president. Yahoo! Sorry, Michaela. Yeah, he's pleasure. He's happy about it. He can't wait. He hopes it's going to turn out. He wants to be the vice president candidate. You know, when he was making his speech, he was really happy and confident and successful. It's like a rebirth of the country. He hopes him and Harris will be president and vice president because he thinks they have good, happy ideas of how to make the better, you know, like they would talk about health care for everybody, women's choices, who you can love and all that. So he talked about that too. So he's really happy and excited about that. And that's, yeah. So he works with his head over his heart. So he thinks about it, but then his heart talks about it too. So he's a truth person. He doesn't, like, he's not a person who's full of shit. I say sometimes I swear. So he tells the truth. He's an honest person. He tells it like by the hip, like I am. All fire signs are honest. He's not gonna sugarcoat things. He tells it like it is. Like he said in the thing, if you think Trump is a weirdo and the vice president is a weirdo, so he tells it like it is. He's an honest person so far. Yep, he seems very honest, and he's into charity. He likes to, like he probably did charity in Minnesota where, with his and his church and stuff, and at the school he was. At first, 2 of Cups, he was rejected in the politics. You know, people thought he wouldn't be a good candidate, but and people wasn't sure if he would break up. Like they weren't sure if he was the candidate for it, and he has a lot of wisdom. He's very smart. He charismatic. He's a good speaker. He has a lot of wisdom. He can speak the truth without, he doesn't need a script. He doesn't have to have people write a script for him, writing. He just talks from his head and his heart to the people, for the people. So yeah, he's a good mediator too. He's good at listening to both sides of people talking, He listens to Harris when she was talking and talking and talking, but he is a good one. All right, so I'm gonna ask a question. What's in store for him in the future as a vice president? What's in store for him? I'm gonna use these cards. What's in this cards and this? What's in the future for Tim Walz? If Democratic Vice President candidate, Tim. I'm just going to call him Tim. All right, what's in it for Tim coming up in the future? Please let me know. 2 cards there. I'll make it 3. What the hell? And I'll do the herbs. All right, I'll take. Please tell us what the future of his politics and politics is. They say he's unreliable, untrustworthy, overreactive. He can be jealous at times. That's what they said. Don't get mad at me. I'm just reading the cards. This is entertainment. And they said he's distractive and cheating. So maybe, I don't know what they mean by that. Maybe he cheats and he heartbreak. They said he's heartbreaking. Maybe, you know, in the past he's broken some people's hearts. Like and they say he's untrustworthy, maybe with money or people. Like the Republicans don't trust him at all. The Republicans don't like him. They don't trust him. They think he'll be moody. They won't like him. The Republican Party won't like him. They think he's cheating. He's deceptive. He doesn't tell the truth. They don't like him. They're going to I feel they're going to try to make him look like a bad person. I feel like they're going to, the media too. The media on the Republican side will try to destroy his image. Like I said, this is entertainment. I constantly say this because I'm just saying this. Yeah, they're going to try to really crucify Tim, which is terrible. They shouldn't be doing that. But anyway, yeah, they think he's moody. They're going to say nasty things about him. But also, they think he's a teamwork player. The people who like him think he's a good teamwork. He'll work good with people on the Democrat side. And the middle class, they think he's going to be a good work with people in the Democratic as a vice president with Harris, as she being the president. He's going to be a good teamwork and he's going to be focused. The Democrats think he's focused, and he has a few mysteries about him that are up his sleeve that people won't know about till they find. And so he has a lot of good qualities in the other reading, and this one he says he's a hard work and he works well with others. And this one says King of Swords in reverse. They say he's ruthless and he is inner truth. Like they say he's truth from the inside out. So they say he has, the Republicans and the media are going to say he has lack of morals and he's an absentee. He's not going to be around because he's going to be running for vice president. He's not going to be around for his kids and his children, and they're going to say a lot of messy things about him. They're going to be ruthless with him, the Republican Party and the television people who are against him, the Republicans and the people who are, against him. They're going to say really nasty things about him in the future. So they're going to be, which is terrible, but it is what it is. He's going to be enthusiastic. I think that's what it says. Yeah, he's going to be enthusiastic. He's not going to take any punches with these people. Yeah, is he going to fight back, or is he going to keep his mouth shut with these people who are going to be bullying him? Is he going to take the high road and ignore it, or is he going to say, shut up, leave me alone, I'm doing the best I can? Is he going to ignore the bullies, or is he going to stand up for the bullies? I'll do 3 cards. All right, he's like a child in the side, the sun reversed. He feels down. He's going to be overly optimism. He's going to stand up for the challenge. He's not going to let these people He'll be kind of depressed. Who wouldn't be depressed if someone comes in bullying you, like saying nasty things about you, spreading rumors and saying nasty things? He'll be depressed, and he'd be sad about it. Who would be sad and not depressed if someone bullies you and says the Republicans or the media says nasty things? And this is the swords, the King of Swords in reversed. He's quite powerful, though. He won't take any crap from anybody. He has the truth on his side. He'll explain it, and he's not going to back down. But he has a loss of emotions. He'll feel sad and depressed, and he might people say, oh, he's going to misuse his power. They're going to say, yeah, the misuse power. He might misuse some of his power. And also, this is the 9 of Pentacles in reverse. He's going to have inner turmoil in the future because he doesn't like how people are treating him. and you know, how the media is going to treat him by saying nasty things to him, and he'll have fears, and there's going to be secrets that they're going to say that he has, and he does have some things, and he's going to release some worry. He's going to be worried that they're going to find out about if he has some secrets, and he's going to be worried, and he'll reach out and tell people the truth. He's not going to hide the truth. So this is all I see in the future for him. Until my next video, take care and bye.